this might seem really odd to you that I'm actually touching the bone of these pigs that have been dumped in these woods, but this, she or he, was a living creature once. When I went inside Hogwood and filmed, the thing that went through my head was, this is Auschwitz. You know those images that you've seen of people packed into the trains, not knowing where they were going when you did, and knowing their fates, and seeing those places and the eeriness when you walk around somewhere where people have been tortured, and that was real just a few decades ago. And you know that there's torture going on in places like Syria around the world. Well, when I walked into Hogwood, that was the sense that I got. There was one of the sheds where animals had just been dumped who were either ill, dying, or dead. It's the weirdest feeling, most surreal feeling I've ever had in my life. It was just absolutely horrific. The woods, which we think are owned by the owner of the farm, Brian Hobill, he was dumping pigs in here. And these poor creatures, there are the skulls of adults, the jawbones of adults, shoulder bones, hip bones, just bits of these animals that have been dumped. Again, it just brings back something like Auschwitz again. It's like we're living a war, but people have their eyes closed. It's like Britain and the world has become zombified. I mean, factory farming was introduced after the Second World War. This has been going on for decades now, getting more and more industrialised. And it's like this cloak has come down over so-called civilised people who are capable of love. They love their children, they love their cats, they love their dogs, but what are we doing? Can you come here, people who care? This has just got to stop. You know, so often you go and you investigate and people say, how do you cope with all the rest of it? And I don't even know what the answer is. I don't know how I cope. I'm just... This world that we live in, with this cruelty and this torture and this torment, and it's all so unnecessary. It's all unnecessary. We're actually healthier without eating these poor tormented creatures. Why do we fall for the lies? Why, as a society, do we still fall for the lies? If I was religious, but I'm not, you could speak to some kind of God and hope they'd gone to a better place, but I don't believe that. I think this was their only chance, the life that they were given, and we, not us, the human race, completely screwed it for them. And it's so unnecessary. Every animal deserves respect. All of us deserve respect. We should respect each other. We shouldn't torture each other. We should feed the world. We should be kind. And as Viva says, just be kind to all kind. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. No.